update and breaking news on XRP. There will be a full explanation on a full live video later, but for now, this is just a radio broadcast of the breaking news. So over the last few hours, we have heard that the UK and Europe are now doing or proposing retaliatory tariffs to Trump over Greenland. So it does seem we have a tariff war again. Expect another potential Liberation Day pullback or crash. The market only requires a few more little key pushes to take it over the edge, and we could see a terrible pullback, possibly 40% on the S&P, which would be 80% in crypto, so bear that in mind. Anyway, we're talking about XRP right now. For my Discord premium members and my Electrum YouTube members, I share all of my trades before I make them. I give you my price targets, my buy orders, my sell orders, what I'm buying, what I'm selling with my real money. I don't share this to everyone because I don't want to be front run by the algos and put it out there. As our channel is now getting much larger, we don't want the markets to play against us. We've got evidence to show now that algos are tracking us. We've seen it and we've seen the price action. Not that I'm suggesting for any moment that we can manipulate the market, but the market can attack us and we don't want to lose out. As you know, I always win on my trades. I'm not here to lose money, and I take the weight of responsibility very seriously to protect and do whatever I can for my Lucases to provide the best information. So on those services, Discord and Electrum membership on YouTube, I did tell you what my trades would be this weekend, and it's all going to plan and as target. However, in the last few hours, we've had this news now about the UK and Europe now offering retaliatory tariffs towards the United States. So, of course, that has changed the business model. We would be at my target by now, and I would have been able to make my next trade. Again, I'm not going to give you the number, whether it was a buy or sell. I'm not going to be front run by algo, so that is all for my premium members. By the way, all the links for those things, Discord or YouTube membership, Electrum, is all below in all the descriptions of the video and available on my social media. It's only a couple of bucks a month, but it's enough to keep the algos and the bots away from our information. Well, of course, that has changed everything. So we haven't quite hit our target. So we're very close to it. If it wasn't for that, we would have made a trade this afternoon, but that hasn't happened. So what we're looking forward now is to the open of the market on Tuesday. Remember, the markets are closed on Monday, quite conveniently with all this going on. Of course, these things are all planned way ahead of in advance, and it does throw huge amounts of volatility now into the markets. This is one reason why I am very happy again to be in Coca-Cola, a defensive play. I am in margin. I've got just over $500,000 invested with XRP and Coca-Cola. Now, of course, Coca-Cola isn't magic. It's not protected from a crash. It will come down like everything else. But I always believe being in the market. I don't sit on the sidelines and watch. I want to be proactive and engaging. So if we do get a pullback, Coca-Cola will also go down. But we're only a few weeks away now from that dividend. Again, the dividend isn't free money. We don't buy a stock just to get one payout of a dividend. It's nice on the way up, but it doesn't help you on the way down. But it can protect your portfolio because nothing goes straight down and nothing goes straight up. So I am still happy to be in Coca-Cola. I've still got another $100,000 available in my buying power to buy a dip if we get one on Monday night on the overnight hours before the markets open on Tuesday. So I'm looking forward to that. But I just wanted to update you on the whole crypto space, XRP space, which we are focusing on. I'm not buying into Bitcoin at the moment. I'm only buying into XRP. But I wanted to alert you of all these events going on. So if you want to be kept up to speed 24 hours a day, we do provide the service on Electrum and on Discord Premium. For those of you that are bronze members, remember, I've never taken away anything from your membership. I've added more. I never included this service in the first place, but you still have more than you've ever had. Our membership is only a couple of bucks. It never goes up in price, never has, never will. There's no inflation. So in fact, it gets cheaper and cheaper every year, and we add more services. So don't be off put by, well, I don't get that information. You never did get the buy orders anyway. You see me trade live on the live shows, and you will do so. That hasn't changed. Now, when I go live later, I will be trading live and you'll see everything I'm doing live. But if you want to know ahead of time what I'm buying and ahead of time what I'm selling 24/7, this is the way to find out if you want to. Okay, all right. I hope this is of some help and use to all of you. Thank you for tuning in on this Sunday. I wish everybody the very, very best. I look forward to seeing you on the next live show. Once I prepared it, I'll go live. Look on the homepage of the YouTube channel and all social media. You'll find out when I go live next. If you have subscribed and rung the bell, of course, you will be notified so you won't miss anything. But get prepared, guys, for a very volatile week. This is a very risky time to be in the market, but a great opportunity nevertheless if you know how to play it. All right, that's it from me. Got a wonderful audience here right now, 156 of you tuned in. It's an absolute privilege and an honor to be able to serve you. And I hope you are enjoying these new radio shows where I can come on very quickly, give you some news and help you and support you and bring the community together. If you'd like to leave a comment below, remember I reply to every single member, bronze all the way to platinum member, which is one of our whales. So everyone gets a personal voicemail reply. If you do reply to the reply, you don't get a response back. I can only reply to the first comment. So if you want another question answered, do a fresh comment. This is not to garnish more comments. Trust me, yesterday I went through 5,000 comments, spent the whole day doing it, all day yesterday, about 6 hours spent answering comments. Over the weekend, I do try to catch up. So if you are a member, remember, you never get left behind. No one gets left behind here. Everybody's important. Bronze all the way through to the top. Non-members, whoever you are, as long as you want some service or you want a question answered, I'm here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thank you very much for tuning in. I love you all. Have a peaceful afternoon. Look forward to seeing you on the live one. And I wish everyone the best of luck. Until the next one, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.